Those do not make the fight, and we have seen all sorts of upsets and all sorts of different skill levels, no matter the elo that the fighters have. So,
absolutely.
Ooh, and early on, right off the bat, trying to get those punches in.
Yeah, man. Another fast start to another good match. So we've got Blur in the black and white, and we've got Tinfoils in the white and black, coming in with a little bit of a yin-yang match.
Always love that little light versus dark. And we've got also a little bit of a height mismatch too.
They always make for
We've
interesting
seen this
fights,
a couple
I think.
times.
Yeah, I do like the height mismatches. It's good to see how each fighter, wow, yo, David takes down Goliath, drawing first blood. Your boy Tinfoils out here. Height difference don't mean shit to him.
No, and that was very good. You can see he has that like driftery Michelle style, like smaller fighter where he's got that peekaboo. He comes in with big, strong hooks, and actually, despite his smaller size, has good reach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now your boy Tinfoils is fearless right now, and this is what you want to see from a shorter fighter: keeping it classy, keeping it moving. He's not staying static. He's not just walking directly in on his opponent. A lot of movement keeps his head very hard to hit while he protects the body with that peekaboo guard, and it's going to cause problems for Blur if he can't keep this man off of him.
I think so. Blur, not funny enough, being the slower fighter here.
Ooh, big uppercut almost took Blur's head off.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job though of being defensive now, right? He got that early knockdown. He's respecting the power that he's seeing coming out of Tinfoils, and he's trying to play a more outboxing style, which can be difficult if it's not your natural style.
He's got a good chance though. He just landed a good counter hit on Blur as Blur was blitzing in right there. And if you're Tinfoils, that's what you want to do. And we see a lot of people trying to play the mid range. You don't want to walk forward into your opponent because that's exactly what he wants to do. Ja, what's up, bro? You want him to come in, and while he's swinging, pop him with a jab, hit him with the cross.
Definitely. And here's the other thing: is I've noticed right off of that first knockdown, Blur has put that one hand straight towards the body, right? Like he is very well aware of how much of a weakness that can be for the taller fighters, and I think has just the right idea, right? Use head movement to keep the head safe, keep one hand up there as a guard or a parry, and keep that other one defending both. Specifically, the right hand is better because the liver is only on the right side of the body, and the solar plexus is the other weak spot. So with one good drop of the hand, you can cover both of those weak zones.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I agree with that. And especially as we head into V4 damage, where those critical zones are going to be turned on, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see a lot of damage coming in from specific shots. So I want to take this moment, shout out to the folks here joining in. Ja says he's already on the Discord. Could he join the fight? Unfortunately, Ja, we are full for tonight, but definitely ask for some fights in the Discord. Thursday nights is fast approaching, so we definitely have the Crossing the Void nights. And then after Crossing the Void, man, we got another Sunday card coming up fast and furious. So get ready for those signups next week, 5 p.m. EST. And folks, you say, hey, who said this shit's dope? I can't even front, bro. We bring you the best action. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, we bring you the best action in VR boxing out there. And you know, the algorithm hates us. So that's why people haven't found Ringside VR sooner, but we here and we do this every week. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Vitality, don't even worry about it, bro. It happens to the best of us. VR headsets, you know, they die. It is what it is. I'm taking nothing from you. It was a great fight. Speaking of great fights, man, we back here, round number 2, Solly, and another great fight. Blur now with the quick punch off the glove touch. And that was Tinfoils, my bad. Oh, my God!
Oh, no, and just like round 1, I liked what Blur had there. He's coming in. He looks like he changed his style. He was trying to be the aggression. But man, Tinfoils is just hitting these shots that really change the whole pace of the round.
Yeah, big energy coming in from Tinfoils, man. Big energy, big uppercuts, big damage, man. You talk about big things coming in little packages. This man's commanding the ring, right? This is kind of insane to see. And look at him, he's loose. He's having fun out here. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping it classy. Bam. with the nice little dodge. He's keeping it loose, head off the line. You love to see it.
And he's starting to get a little bit confident. Those hands are dropping, and he's inviting those counters.
Ooh, speaking of counters, great slip and a jab right there. Good return. And yeah, man, Tinfoils is having fun tonight. Tinfoils with the low hands. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carl.
The godfather of the style.
Godfather of the low hand style. You gotta give respect to the OGs.
And he's doing a good job. Tinfoils now feeling that he's got this fight in the bag, starting to win on some style points. But still being responsible, right? Like it's the important difference. When you taunt, you have to still be aware. And even though it doesn't look like it, a lot of the best taunters in boxing, in MMA, they're always watching, right? It's a ploy, it's a bait, it's a trap. You can't fall for it. You still have to approach cautiously.
Absolutely. And we've seen people on both sides of the fence, right, using taunts to their advantage, frustrating their opponent, applying that extra emotional damage, and it can be very, very good if it's wielded in the right way, but it is a double-edged sword, and it's a cruel mistress. You know, drop them hands if you want to. You better be sharp, but your boy Tinfoil seems like he has it under control, though.
Yeah, emotional damage not calculated on the scorecard. So whatever you're doing is purely a mental battle, and whatever punches you're taking when you do it, you're gonna have to account for them.
Yeah, nah, 100%. But, you know, Blur not falling for it. When the people drop their hands that low, they want you to come in with a headshot and to dodge. Just like that, Tinfoil is trying to just create a counter hit opportunity. But go for the body. You know, their hands are extended. Go for the body. It's going to count for extra damage in this game because, you know, the hands are extended if they're dropped down low. And right. Don't fall into the trap, man. And that's what Blur is doing right now. He's not
yeah,
falling
the head
into
is... Especially when your hands are low and you have some distance, it's really easy to use head movement to dodge because your center of gravity is at your core. Yeah. Your hands kind of help you maneuver a little bit. And that's as you were saying, that's the time to go to the body. The body is a much bigger target, and it's much harder to get out of the way.
Oh, absolutely. And now we're here, end of the second round in the red corner. Tinfoil, say what's up to the homies, man. You know what I'm saying? This man out here striking the yoga pose. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good match so far. And for the folks who are wondering right now, if you're trying to get in on the fight, tonight's fight is booked up. We have all the boxes we need, but definitely join the Discord. I'm dropping the links right now for the homies. If you want a chance to enter in for the next fight, every Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Join us. It's going to be a really good time. We're going to be doing this all year, every year, until the community tells us that there's nobody left. Until the last person leaves the Discord, this is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to keep it rocking here on RIngsideVR.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And let's see how these fighters adjust to round 3. Or is this round 3 or is it 2 now?
It's round number 3.
All right, yeah, this is our final round. Blur definitely behind on the scorecards. Needs a big knockout or at least a big commanding round to even have a chance at this point.
And you see Blur is still trying to figure out the plot, you know. You could see his mind still working. Now he's snapping that jab out there, keeping that distance. He's respecting Tinfoils, but Tinfoils keeping ever elusive. It's going to be hard to land something on him with just a single jab being thrown out there. And we saw the classic glove up. You know that means somebody hit that menu in VR. You got to be careful of that. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, single jab is not going to be enough to stop this man because he right now has no fear coming into you right now, just landing a big set of shots there on Blur. And he's got Blur backed up in the corner, bro. Like he in the middle of the ring, but he feels like he's fighting in the corner.
That is a good way to put it. And I think Blur at this point is just stuck, right? He needs to take a bigger risk or at least do a drastic change to try to get that knockdown. Because at this point, if he just keeps this pace up for the rest of the fight, even if he doesn't take any more knockdowns, he's just going to lose on the scorecard.
And speaking of it,
good
that was a good
hit.
thud. That was a good. You heard that too, bro?
I heard it. I felt that. Getting some response shots back, big angles, and I think maybe this is, even though he's the bigger boxer, I think Blur needs to steal a little bit of Tinfoil style, right? Is kind of he's almost forcing himself to punch too authentically to boxing. You know, gotta, I wouldn't say gamify it entirely, right? But like, understand how the punches do the most damage and what trajectory they need, how they're blocked, and just kind of work that into your form.
100%. A walk-in witch, walking with Christ 88. I thought I said walk-in witch. Appreciate the follow. No, 100%, man. Like, Blur on the run right now. Yeah, Blur is fighting very compact. And it's like there's something to be said about playing to your advantages for your body types in this game, right? You're the taller fighter, you've got long arms, but he's kind of hunched over, right? Playing very compact. Big shot there landed by Tinfoils, and he's not able to snap that jab out and like stay on the back foot, keep his distance, play at a mid-range, and he's almost fighting a little timid, you know, and this opens up Tinfoils to not really have any kind of problems stepping into your zone and doing what he needs to do to get the job done.
Yeah, and then we're hearing last 10 seconds. Let's see if there's anything left for Blur. But I think at this point, he's just trying to survive and make it to the end. And Tinfoils with a dominating performance.
Ooh. Big shots landing in there. And let's see what the judges say. I don't think we're going to be too surprised by these results, though. Vitality, was the fight recorded?
Tinfoils.
Yes. All of them are recorded. Spaz LBG, here is the Discord link for you, my friend. All right, let's take a look at the results from that match. Blur with the with 22 to I was about to say Vitality to Tinfoil's perfect score of 30. Tinfoil coming in with 2 early knockdowns in round 1 and round number 2, and the damage here speaks for itself. 294, 8 to 819, 218 to 911. Someone please call that for Blur. And then 375 to 1061 in favor of your winner, Tinfoils, out of the red corner. Let's see if we can lock in with the homies right after this for a little post-fight interview brought to you by RIngsideVR. Fellas, let me know when you are good to go. I think I see Tinfoil still muted. And then
it was a tough match.
Blur.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there we go. Blur. Ooh. Blur's for up first. All right, Blur. Very tough match for you coming in, just like you said. How are you feeling after that match?
Tired, of course.
Naturally. Were you surprised by how Tinfoils came in with the kind of that explosive power and explosive style?
Yeah, I was just trying to stay like distance because I know his style, and he just kept coming after me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, man, especially when they're staying that elusive. I saw you trying to figure it out in like the later rounds, you know, trying to keep him at arm's reach with the jab. But I noticed that, you know, as the bigger fighter, you were kind of hunched over a lot. Were you feeling a little cramped up in there? Were you feeling a lot threatened? And do you think that was what kind of stopped your kind of flow there a little bit?
Maybe I was just trying to maybe fake him out a little bit by leaning forward, like maybe counter him, but that didn't work well.
Man, it was a tough opponent indeed, bro. Well, I appreciate you for coming out and showing up. Hope we see some more of you the next following weeks. Definitely, like I say to everybody, hit some folks up for some matches here in the Discord. We got a lot of boxers from all over the place, and you know, work on fighting little guys like him. We got Drifter, we got Mike Shell, we got a few other people who have a similar style. So you'll definitely get used to it if you run into it again here on the server. All right, up next, Tinfoils with the dub, bro. How you feeling after that?
Yo, absolutely amazing, bro. I'm gassed. Holy moly.
I could imagine, bro. You was out here swinging with thunder in those gloves. Were you surprised by the height difference when you saw Blur coming up?
Yeah, I'm mostly surprised with like everyone's height because I'm fighter, you know what I'm saying?
So you're used to fighting taller fighters, you say. This was just another day in the park for you.
Yeah.
Nice. So we saw that you got real confident towards the middle, started dropping the hands. Do you feel like you had it in the bag at that point? It was just trying to look for to put on a show.
I mean, no, I mean, kind of, not really. But was it? I was mainly trying to like dodge punches and whips in.
Okay. Little rope of dope. I feel you, bro. Well, dude, congratulations on that win. I hope to see more of you here on the channel, man.
Is it okay if I say one more thing?
Absolutely.
Dude, one of my friends, his name is Raymond. Hey, dude, he's been he was helping me. I forgot. He was like cheering me on, dude. Like, you know, he was like cheering me on.
Nice.
So huge props to him.
Hey, you said his name is Raymond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Raymond. Shout outs to Raymond and all the cornermen. You know what I'm saying? Helping your homies out in the fight. Having that second voice, having someone cheer you on definitely helps. So big ups to all the cornermen and all the coaches out there. Shout outs to you, Raymond. You helped your boy get the dub. All right, we got a next fight coming up next. And while we get the next boxers up in here, I want to say a special thank you as well to the folks who are following, you know, Wickstar, Parker, appreciate the follow, Gift with the follow, you know what I mean? Vitality, if I hadn't said it already, I appreciate the follow on Twitch, bro. We're simply better with the follow. AC with Ben VR, thank you for the follow. TikTok is absolutely crushing it tonight.